the last video, we talked about identifying your haters, and I told you all that mine are typically going to be the white beluga whales. Big beluga Becky is my number one hater. But you can also identify people with whom you're compatible with. And for me, I'm compatible with secure, kept women and secure, single women. Women who like themselves, love themselves. If they're in a relationship, they're secure in that relationship. They are hypergamous in that relationship. They are treated like princesses. If they're a single woman, they are career driven. And they have decentered men, so I don't have to hear traumatic dating stories. I don't have to hear about how baby daddy did this, baby daddy did that. Women who are decentered from men and centering themselves. Those are my women. Those are my friends. Those are the women I'm compatible with because we are similar. And within, nobody's a carbon copy of each other, but I've noticed that for me, in order to be compatible with another woman from a friendship standpoint, acquaintanceship, or anything, she has to be very secure and she has to have high self-esteem. I can't deal with the pygmies. I can't deal with women who are insecure. I can't deal with women who chase men. And I know that about myself, okay? Because part of centering yourself and part of your life's journey and coming to know yourself and loving yourself is to be honest about who you are. I'm not compatible with the pygmies. I'm not compatible with high conflict people. I'm not compatible with high drama people. I'm not compatible with people who are just vastly different than I am. And one of the mistakes I made when I was younger was thinking I had to be cool and cordial with anybody, no matter who they were. And that just ended me up in friendships that were incompatible. And in most cases, they would just stress me out. Okay, if I was friends with a pygmy, it would just be a bunch of drama and aggravation. If I was friends with a woman who was insecure, she would secretly be envious and jealous of me, and that would come out in the friendship. So one thing that I've learned as I've grown and as I began to age is to just be honest about who I am and enter into friendships and even relationships with people I'm compatible with. I'm not going to like everybody. Everybody's not going to like me. I'm not obligated to be anybody's friend. I'm not obligated to help anybody. I'm not obligated to allow people to trauma dump on me. That was one thing I had to unlearn when I was deconstructing from a lot of false doctrines that I'd been taught through the church and through people who claim to be Christians. I am not people's dumping ground, but the brainwashing I had was thinking I had to show everybody an example of Christ. And how do you do that? You WWJD, right? What would Jesus do? And that advice just got me into a bunch of drama and trouble. And once I stopped doing that and I realized that in reality, I'm the daughter of a king. God loves me. And God does not intend for me to be anybody's footstool and dumping ground. Like, if I have the opportunity to share the gospel, I share the gospel and that's it. I don't have to be somebody's, personal slave just to be a good witness, of Christ to that person. So unlearning that has done me a lot of good. Like, I am the daughter of a king. I deserve good things in my life. I deserve peace. I deserve harmony. And I don't have to compromise with these standards. I serve a God who loves me and he does not want me to be in misery, whether that's a relationship or a friendship. So think about that. Who likes you? Who do you see eye to eye with? What is their archetype? What can you deal with in friendships? What can't you deal with in friendships? Just be honest with yourself about that, because honesty with yourself is going to save you a lot of pain and drama. It's just going to eliminate so many problems and so much conflict. And, that's part of being a pretty girl. They think we're stuck up anyway. Okay, they already think you're stuck up because you're pretty. They already think that you think you're better than them, even though you don't. In reality, they know you're better than them, and that's what's causing them to say stuff like that. So just own who you are, and you are the gatekeeper of your life. Everybody doesn't get in. Okay, you're an exclusive club. And you only grant access to those you deem worthy. And those who are worthy are going to be people who add to your life, and people who enrich your life, and people who support you, and people who are not envious of you or jealous of you. Like, you deserve good things, and you deserve good friends.